I have officially completed 17 days of improving my self-image during this personal challenge that I've set for myself. I've came a long way, I've made excellent progress, I'm extremely proud of myself, but I believe that I'm starting to hit the trials and tribulations, at least the beginning stages of that. I'm starting to believe that I'm starting to be challenged a lot more right now, because it all started a couple of days ago when I started to fall apart with my habits a tiny bit by just procrastinating here and there. And that is not like me, but they've started to happen for reasons that I have not been noticing. That is because my environment has not been set up to be as productive as possible. Every time I sit on the couch in the living room, I reach for my iPad and start scrolling on YouTube or just watching useless videos that serve no purpose for me. That is not effective studying for me, and I know that I can do much better work than just watching YouTube, especially because I can get caught up watching way too much, up to 1 to 2, maybe even 3 hours. That is not worth it, and I've got to redirect my attention back onto this goal, back onto this YouTube channel, back onto my purpose of helping my younger self, who was completely undistracted, wanted to, just strongly desired to make much better progress, but he did not. He completely made terrible mistakes. He didn't want it enough. He directed his attention to all the wrong things, and right now with this YouTube channel, I am trying to help him as much as possible to get him out of that situation, to put him into my situation right now. And more importantly, that will eventually lead to him becoming in the dream situation, which is to be financially free as a young kid who's barely even 18 and has time freedom. He can do whatever he wants within his free space and finally have the freedom that he's been looking for. I believe I'm at the beginning stages of the trials and tribulation stage of my life. And that is, I believe there's 5 stages of success. And I've learnt this from Alex Hormozy, and I think this is a really important lesson that I should share with my audience to actually tell my younger self and tell you guys, because I believe this is really important. So there's 5 stages towards becoming successful. The first is you're really optimistic. You really think that you're going to get really massive results and you're so excited to start. And then stage 2 is when you actually start to think, it's actually getting quite hard. I'm actually finding this very difficult to achieve the results that I want. Stage 3 is when you hit the wall and you're like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. I made no progress in 3 months. This business model is hard. I have not made a single penny from all the work that I've been doing. This sucks. Now I really don't feel like doing this anymore. That is where discipline comes into play. And you have to stay consistent and stick with what you're doing to achieve the goal that you want. And then stage 4 is you're like, oh wow, I'm actually starting to get results with this. I'm starting to believe in myself now. I know that I can do it, and I know how to make the results that I want, and I know how to make much more results than this. And then you get to stage 5 is when you're killing it in business, killing it in whatever goal you want, and you finally achieved it, and you're like, yes, not only did I achieve this goal, it's not the end, this is the beginning. And then that will change the rest of the course of your life, because you know you can keep doing this and become successful in this. If you get to stage 3, when you hit the wall, that is where most people quit. I believe I'm starting to transition between stage 2 and stage 3, but I don't know what's going to happen. But I believe that my success will come when I deserve it. And I believe I'm worthy of it right now, But I'm not worrying about the views or subscribers because I deserve the success only if I help my younger self as much as possible. And when I refer to my younger self, I am also talking about you guys as well. Because if you can relate to my younger self, if you were like him, who was completely undistracted, who completely started trying to achieve his goals the wrong way, and you've been trying to do this for many years, a lot longer than I have, and you just want to get to the results. You just want to achieve the life that you want, but you haven't, and you've made barely any progress. You're not too optimistic. You're not too positive. You're not believing in yourself enough. That is where I want to come in and help you. I want to help you as much as possible. My strategy to get past the trials and tribulations and all the difficult challenges that lay in front of me, I need a perfect strategy. And with this my self-image improvement challenge that I've started for myself, I know that I can change my beliefs, change my perspectives on things, and actually embrace challenges, embrace failure, embrace painful mistakes, because I can learn from them and use them as stepping stones to achieve success much faster. I believe that failing forward would actually bring me to success faster than actually just getting results faster. Wait, no. Even I'll leave this mistake in the video. Just let me think about what I actually just said. I believe that I believe that making painful mistakes, failing, and then learning from your failures would actually bring your goals faster than getting mediocre results. And also that would making mistakes, stumbling over your speech and stuff like that, and becoming too attached to the views, even though I shouldn't be making mistakes that I know I should not be making, they would actually bring me closer to success and build character, build discipline, build strength, so that I can not only achieve this goal, but all the other desires I have down in the future. That can set my life up for success. That is why you should embrace failure, embrace making mistakes, and learn from them. Because when you're in this mindset, nothing can stop you. You will stay consistent all the way to the point that you're very satisfied, and you'll never stop from there on. I need to become a lot more precise with my visualizations. My visualizations have been working extremely well with my goal ritual. My priority in this self-image improvement challenge is to visualize as much as possible, as often as possible, with the highest quality as possible, with immersing my spirit into that moment, believing that I've already achieved my goal already, assuming it's a fact, and having a natural feeling that I've already achieved this goal. I already believe that I have started making $2,000 in the month of December this year from my YouTube channel right here from ad revenue. I believe I've already started making that. And every time I do this visualization, that changes my mood. That brings me to the type of person I need to be. Every single time without fail. Every time I don't do it properly, I know I don't do it properly, because whenever I just say, yes, I've achieved my goal. Woo-hoo. And I don't immerse myself enough in that. I don't immerse my spirit enough in that moment. That is when it fails. That is when I didn't try hard enough. It's not a good enough quality, because it needs to affect my feelings. It needs to immerse my spirit into that moment. The present moment, right here, right now, I've convinced myself that I'm on track to success. And being more precise with my self-image visualizations, I need to become a lot more precise to overcome these challenges. I need to see myself smashing all the challenges ahead of me, learning from the mistakes that I've made, understanding that all these mistakes will not drag me down anymore because I'm on track to success. I've convinced myself that, and I truly believe it. And I can't wait to show you the rest of my self-image improvement challenge on my journey throughout life. And I'm going to show you how I'm overcoming it, how I'm building my self-image so that I embrace failure, so that I can actually spring back and achieve success much faster. I'm so proud of myself. And I believe that you should start a challenge similar like this. It changes the rest of your life. I truly mean it. It's changed mine. It can truly change yours. So please at least do visualizations and be very precise throughout them. And believe that you've already achieved your goal right now. Assume it's a fact and feel natural about it. Naturally believe that you've already achieved it. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best in your self-improvement journeys, and of course, have a good one.